Throughout history, certain objects have accumulated reputations so dark that entire museums refuse to display them. Unexplainable tragedies. Mysterious deaths. Misfortunes that defy all logic. Today we're exploring the 5 most documented cursed objects in the world. And we warn you, some of them are still active, waiting for their next victim. September 2001. Portland, Oregon. An antique dealer buys a wine cabinet at an estate sale. The deceased woman's granddaughter warns him, "My grandmother survived the Holocaust. This box must never be opened." But curiosity gets the better of him. Inside he finds strange objects, locks of human hair, a Jewish candlestick, old coins, and a dried black rose. That same night, every light bulb in his shop explodes simultaneously. His employee suffers a massive stroke. He himself develops violent hives that no doctor can explain. Desperate, he tries to give it away. He gives it to his mother. That night she suffers a stroke. She survives, but with one request: get that thing out of my house. He sells it on eBay. The new owner reports nightmares of an old witch, the smell of rotting jasmine invading his house, scratches on doors and windows. More than 15 people have owned it. All report the same phenomena: hair loss, identical nightmares, unexplainable smells, sudden illnesses. Today the box is locked in Zach Bagans' Paranormal Museum in Las Vegas. Behind reinforced glass. With warnings. Because according to Jewish tradition, it contains a Dybbuk, an evil spirit that clings to objects, waiting for its next host. (1970), a nursing student receives a Raggedy Ann doll as a birthday gift. Pretty. Harmless. Or so it seemed. Because dolls don't change position when no one's watching. Dolls don't leave handwritten notes. And definitely, dolls don't attack people. The student and her roommate begin finding Annabelle in different rooms. Positions that change. Arms crossed differently. And the notes. Messages scrawled on parchment paper: "Help us, help Lou." Lou is the roommate's boyfriend. One night, Lou wakes up paralyzed. Annabelle is on his chest, slowly crawling toward his throat. He manages to move. The doll falls. But on his chest remain 7 deep scratches. Perfectly distributed. They call Ed and Lorraine Warren, the famous demonologists. Their verdict: the doll is not possessed. The doll is a conduit. A demon is using it as an anchor to manifest in our world. A demon pretending to be the spirit of a girl named Annabelle Higgins. Today Annabelle is locked in a glass case in the Warrens Museum. Blessed by a priest every month. The warning is clear: don't touch the glass. Don't mock her. And above all, never, under any circumstances, open it. Because in 1980, a young man mocked her, hit the glass, and said, "If you're so powerful, do something." 2 hours later, he lost control of his motorcycle. Died instantly. Police never found a mechanical explanation for the accident. It's one of the most famous diamonds in the world. Valuable beyond all comprehension. And it's absolutely cursed. The Hope Diamond has been linked to more than 20 documented deaths. Bankruptcies. Suicides. Murders. Madness. And it all began with a sacrilegious theft in 1666. French merchant Jean-Baptiste Tavernier steals the 112-carat diamond from the forehead of a statue of the Hindu goddess Sita. According to legend, a priest casts a curse: all who possess the stone will know misfortune and death. Tavernier sells the diamond to King Louis XIV of France and dies shortly after, torn apart by wild dogs in Russia. The diamond passes to the French royal family. Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette, guillotined in the French Revolution. Princess de Lamballe, who wore it, brutally murdered by a mob. It enters possession of banker Henry Hope, total bankruptcy. Sultan Abdul Hamid II buys it, overthrown and assassinated. Evelyn Walsh McLean, American heiress, buys it in 1911. Her son dies hit by a car at age 9, her daughter commits suicide at 25, her husband goes mad and dies in an asylum. Today the Hope diamond resides in the Smithsonian. More than 6 million people visit it each year. Some report feeling dizzy when viewing it. Others feel sudden cold. And there are those who swear the diamond watches them back. (1972), artist Bill Stoneham paints The Hands Resist Him, based on a photo from his childhood. The painting shows a boy in front of a glass door. Beside him, a life-size doll. And behind the glass, dozens of children's hands pressing, trying to get out. The painting is disturbing. But its history is much worse. The gallery that first exhibited it, the owner dies within weeks. The art critic who reviewed it, sudden death. The original buyer, dies shortly after acquiring it. The painting disappears for decades, passing from owner to owner. All report the same phenomena. Owners report the boy leaves the painting at night. That the doll threatens children in the house. That the hands move. In 2000, a family finds it in a dumpster and, without knowing its history, hangs it in their 4-year-old daughter's room. The girl begins screaming every night, the children in the painting are fighting. The doll wants to hurt me. Terrified, the parents auction it on eBay with a detailed warning about its history. The auction goes viral. More than 30,000 people view it. Hundreds report feeling sick when seeing the photos. Some say their printers jam when trying to print the image. Others report photos deleting themselves from their computers. The painting sold for $1,025. Its current location is unknown. The new buyer never publicly identified themselves. (1702), Thirsk, England. Thomas Busby is a murderer condemned to hang for killing his father-in-law. His crime: the man dared to sit in his favorite chair. As they take him to execution, Busby passes by the tavern one last time and shouts, "May sudden death come to anyone who dares to sit in my chair." No one believed him. It was a fatal mistake. For nearly 300 years, the deaths accumulate. An RAF pilot sits in the chair before his flight. Plane crashed that same afternoon. A construction worker accepts the bet to sit, falls from scaffold hours later. A driver sits briefly, crashes on the road heading home. A cleaning lady sits to rest, drowns in a river the next day. In total, 61 documented deaths. All within hours or days of sitting in the chair. All unexplainable. In 1972, the tavern owner finally acts. He donates the chair to Thirsk Museum with one condition, that never, ever, can anyone sit in it again. The museum complies. They hang it from the ceiling, 5 feet off the ground. Completely out of reach of any person. And since 1972, since no one can sit in it, there have been no more deaths. What we do know is this: these objects are still out there. Waiting. Behind glass. Under lock. Hanging out of reach. But always, watching. And perhaps in your own attic, in that antique shop you just visited, or at that flea market, there's another object waiting. An object with its own dark history. An object that soon will add your name to its list.